this 47?
This is episode 47 of Midwest Midcard. Welcome back to the podcast. This is the first of the year. The first one.
Let's go.
2024.
Damn.
We are back once again after... We didn't have an absence this time. we had an episode last week. Yeah, so if you are on YouTube, make sure that you leave a like, leave a comment, and click that motherfucking subscribe button.
Yeah.
And then if you did not celebrate Christmas, well...
Fuck you.
Exactly. We'll keep that up until next Christmas.
So now I'm saying that every episode, bro.
So real quick, I'll just do like a quick fantasy football update because I feel like we missed it a few weeks. I made it all the way to the championship game.
You did, bro. You almost... It's not over.
It's not over yet. Zach beat me this past week.
By like 6-7 points.
Yeah, a little bit. And it was only because Jamar Chase was fucking injured.
Doo-doo.
Played like garbage.
Doo-doo, poo-poo, stinky
But
head.
if he would have had a good game, it would have been over, man. Because Justin Jefferson didn't even have a good game.
He didn't.
So.
Nah. If he would have just played, you probably would have won.
Mm-hmm. So we are pretty neck and neck right now. We got one more week. If I can beat Zach this week, then I win the whole thing, which is pretty fucking crazy. Oh, because I was 4th place, overall.
That's crazy, bro.
And, I'm here to fucking take the whole thing.
Midwest Midcard needs this win, bro.
Yeah, Zach, if you're watching this, fuck you.
He's coming for you, boy, and he's coming hard.
I'm going to be coming pretty fucking hard, okay? I'm not going to let you, come at me from behind or anything like that. Okay, so no SmackDown this past week, because it was a recap show.
Yep.
Just like Raw was the week before.
Yeah.
So I didn't even watch it, and not that this is important, but I still did like 1 million on the ratings.
I know, bro.
So it's like, who's got SmackDown on?
Who has this, bro? Yeah. I wasn't watching it.
Yeah, 2 hours of just recaps. But Raw was day one. Raw day one. And we can get right into it. We can get to the fucking meat and potatoes.
Then I want to start, bro. Brock, go the fuck home. I know we said that you was going to be out. Like, where the fuck is Dwayne? Where's Dwayne? I don't fucking want you here right now. It's not the time for you, okay? If you want to face Roman at Elimination Chamber in Australia, that's fine by me. But don't you fucking dare, for 1 second, think that you're going to come in there and you're going to take Cody's spotlight at WrestleMania 40. I don't fucking want it. I know all these fans out here watching. Yeah, all these fans back here. Yeah, all these guys. All these. We don't fucking want you at WrestleMania 40 against Roman Reigns. That's Cody's spot. So keep your fucking ass where it belongs, in the movies, but they suck.
Keep your ass in those movies that are fucking garbage, man.
Yeah, go watch Baywatch, bitch.
Dwayne. I'm back here once again. I know you watched this. I know you've seen me call you out.
More than once.
This is not the first time, okay?
No, we're some Dwayne haters on here, bro.
First of all, the agenda in this podcast is to hate on Dwayne Johnson. Okay, so that's not going to change, all right? That's still the same thing. However, like I said before, I think that if the Roman match happens, it has to be at Mania, right?
No.
It's a big fucking match. I'll say that. There's still a chance for like a year-long build-up for 41. It'd be weird to tease it now, but
just tease it and then 2 years later just finally do it.
But it happened with Cena and Rock.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's fair.
I'm
not want to do that slow build like that.
I'm not saying that's the case. It is weird for him to show up now. It definitely seems like he's still like huge star, That's
people love him, man.
People popped for him coming out.
He's one of my favorites. I just don't want to see you anymore, man. So, it's just like Eminem or like Goldberg. Like you played out, bro.
You washed.
You're washed, dog.
You're fucking washed. Whirlpool. You know,
straight up. Like you've been bleached. All right.
So I'll say this about Dwayne. He's pretty big star, big pop, of course, cheap, if you want to say, because obviously people are gonna be excited for him.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna fuck around and be like, oh, fucking Dwayne Johnson, I value Cody more because he's the one that, he's the guy that's there, or whatever. I still think that The Rock is box office at the end of the day. So I'm just trying to think.
He is The Rock.
I'm just trying to be subjective here. Not trying to be a hater. Now, but let's talk about the actual segment. All right. I was about to fucking go to Triple H's house and just beat the fuck out of him
for letting The Rock even come back in the first place.
Not even that. Previous to that, what actually happened was, and now the return of a former WWE champion, and then you heard that's the Great Khaleesi. Jinder Mahal showed up. He was looking pretty good.
Lick 'em my balls showed up.
I'll give him that. He was nice suit. He looks like a champion.
No, I didn't like his suit. His suit was cheap, actually. If you looked in the entrance video, he had string hanging from the back of his suit.
Interesting.
Cheap ass motherfucking suit, bitch.
He's still a big boy. He did like a classic, foreigner, hate promo, which I thought it was a little weird. I think he was doing fine, though. I've never heard a crowd groan like that whenever his music hit.
Yeah.
They were like, "Wow!" It was so weird.
Because that's not who people want, man.
So he was, shitting on America, and then you heard, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking."
I didn't pop.
I was weird. I wasn't excited, but not it's not even there was just not that shock factor didn't happen for me for some reason. I didn't know he was there at all.
No, same.
I had no idea. I wasn't on Twitter or anything. I know after a while, after a little bit, I saw he was at a college football thing, and Nick Khan was in the background of a Snapchat post or an Instagram story or something, and I saw it after. And I don't know if they were just there. I know Nick Khan, if you don't know, for those that don't know, he's the president of WWE. I know that's him. He's, The Rock and him are boys. So brokering that deal is probably a lot easier with Nick Khan involved.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like Triple H and Rocky are not I don't think they like each other.
I'm sure they have respect for each other, but
yeah,
I don't think that they're hey, man, you want to come over to my house and have dinner? You want to come over and have sex with my wife?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Of course.
Get Sean, back here and have sex with my wife.
Well, I know that Sean and Dwayne hate each other.
That's a no-go there.
Yeah, they despise each other.
And Triple H and Sean are
yeah, they're fucking, yeah.
They scissor, so.
Right, they're fucking D-Generation X right there. So... Rocky came out. He did a weird in the U.S. you're allowed to talk shit, or freedom of speech, which was weird political. I was is he about to run for president?
I know, right here on friggin' Raw, really.
And then he was I'm gonna whip your ass, or what the fuck did he say? I have the right to whip your ass, or something.
Yeah.
Once he started. And here's my problem with this segment with Rock. As he was saying this stuff, I knew what beats he was gonna hit.
Oh, bro, yeah, you saw exactly.
He started singing the national anthem. He was doing his version of it, and then at the end he was "And I'm gonna whip your candy ass." I already knew he was gonna say that.
Facts.
I could see him saying it, and that's the problem.
And another problem I have with it is. Blah, 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 blah. Go on, go forth. He says something about Baywatch. And then you see in The Rock's mind the fact that he was wait a minute. You said you never watched. It doesn't matter. You could tell that he was about to do that. He had to think about it. It's not natural to him anymore. And yeah, and that's not to say that. I'm not hating on him because he's still pretty fucking good on the mic. I mean, he's about as good as anybody. He just cussed to get his way through. He just pulled an MJF move, and that's the only reason that any of it was any good, because he said bastard 5 times, and bitch, and ass, and douchebag a bunch of times. You're just cussing your way through your promo to make it sound legit whenever, like I said, Rock is one of my favorite of all time. I always tell that to everybody, but I did not fuck with this shit.
It's just that nobody can, I'm thinking back of those CM Punk promos before their match at the Royal Rumble, and those Cena promos before their match at WrestleMania, and I'm just thinking how articulate Punk is and what the fuck he says, and like how Cena is like so cunning and like he like cutthroat, and maybe like they shoot a little bit, whatever you want to call it, and how that style of promo and The Rock's style of promo don't really like work together.
No,
because back in the Attitude Era, he was fucking mean. He was just plain mean.
Mean, bro.
He was. I remember him being so mean to fucking Lance Storm. He was like calling him boring and shit. Maybe that was Steve Austin, maybe. But Billy Gunn, the Billy Gunn one, where Rocky was just like shitting on him crazy, and it didn't feel out of place. And maybe I don't know if it's about the time, nostalgia, whatever. But I'm just picturing The Rock and Roman having a back and forth, and I just don't think that The Rock will survive that.
Roman's gonna shit on him, bro.
Yeah.
Shit on him.
Yeah, Roman's just like, he's just on another level right now.
He was looking pretty jacked, though.
Oh, he's gigantic.
He's always been gigantic, though.
And I think they put Jinder there because he's one of the few guys that is like about his size.
Can match up with him, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know who else you throw out there that, as far as like, chicken shit heels that they have in the company, Jinder's the only one that's like, I mean, they're not going to throw Drew out there.
Yeah.
But he's like the only other one that's like.
And they threw Austin Theory out there already. So,
yeah,
I mean.
right. So, yeah, there's not many that can match up.
See what you cast your reel and see you fished out, and you all picked Jinder, so.
I was not unhappy to see Jinder, man. But, yeah, just The Rock, man, is just not hitting the same. And I don't want to see him at Mania.
No.
Of course.
Hell no.
I do think that's a really big match.
Oh, it'd be a huge match. Don't get me wrong, but think about it like this. You know how big the Elimination Chamber is going to be? Like, it's in Australia.
Yeah.
You know how big that fucking stadium is or arena or whatever?
Yeah, I know
it
it can hold like 70,000 something.
And
crazy like
that would be pretty big for Rock there. I mean,
yeah. No, I don't. By no means do I think that Elimination Chamber is a smaller show, because it's a really big fucking show, and it's gonna have a great crowd.
it's next after Royal Rumble, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
I just think that Mania is like a big stage. Now I do think that they value what story they're telling here, and it seems like the face-off with Roman would be for nothing with Cody and Roman,
Exactly.
and it seems like everything that's happened since Mania would be for nothing.
Exactly.
And the Twitter argument is saying that, like, well, Cody, I think we talked about this long ago. It's about the title with Cody.
Exactly.
It's not about the title with Cody. Clearly, it was stopping about the title, like a few nights after the Rumble, when they made it personal, whenever Roman made it personal, whenever Paul Heyman made it personal, and whenever they were like, you know what, your dad, he never talked about you. He talked about me. He saw me as the guy. And it became more about like that whole, I mean, it sounds corny, but it's more about that, like, wrestling has more than one royal family.
Facts.
And how important it is not only for Cody to win the title and in a way kind of like hand it off to Dusty, but also for him to beat, Roman Reigns, which is part, in a way, the head of the table of this fucking, dynasty. As far as wrestling families go, I mean, the one that people think of is probably, I mean, if it's not the McMahon, it's probably like the Anoa'i fucking Samoan dynasty.
Exactly,
so.
man. I mean, it's the biggest one.
I would say so. I mean, the Hearts maybe.
Even then, they're not built like the Bloodline.
And they're just not, they don't have the legacy.
Yeah.
Of course, they got they got Owen and they got Brett, Jim Neidhart. If you want to throw
Natalia.
Brian Pillman there, Natalia, of course, Tyson Kidd.
Yep.
British Bulldog.
Ooh, fair.
All
true.
great. You know what? Actually.
You know what? Let me recap, bro.
But yeah, the Bloodline, they're they are the ones in a way, The Roman tease, though, let's kind of touch on that a little bit.
So random. Like,
I knew
at first I was like, what the fuck is he even talking about right now,
No,
man?
before he said it, that's another thing. I wish I had my wife here so she can back me up on this. But before he said it, He said, "Should I take a seat at a booth? Should I?" When he said before he said the bar, I was like, he's gonna say, "Should I take a seat at head of the table? Should I take a seat at the bar?" And fucking Sheamus and Cesaro were like, "Oh shit,
Yeah,
the bar."
Hell yeah.
Or should I sit at the head of the table? It was just random that was like the one thing
That you built up to that, like really,
Yeah.
that's fucking cliche.
You spend like
shit.
15 minutes shitting on Jinder Mahal, being
and
like,
then you come up with that one.
yeah, being like, day one douchebag. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. That's why I don't think that like my ideal scenario, which is I think it's a lot of people's ideal scenario, is for him to face Roman, face Roman, rock Roman at the chamber, and then Roman just like wins like clean, like no bloodline interference.
Yep.
So he can go into Mania as like a fucking final boss.
The final boss, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly what I was
solidify
thinking.
that like.
I am the dog.
Yeah.
In order to get this spot, you got to go through me.
Yeah, and then you get the Rock match, and then you get the Cody match at Mania.
Yep.
And then you don't have to put Cody in the Ender the Giant battle.
It's the only fucking way, man.
You think so?
Randy at Rumble, Rock at Elimination Chamber, Cody at Mania.
I think they should do a multi-man match at Rumble, like a 4-way.
LA Knight.
LA Knight, Randy, and AJ versus Roman.
Ooh, okay.
Or if they want to do the Randy match, I wouldn't mind the Randy. I think Randy. I mean, obviously he's got the history with the
for
bloodline.
sure. Yeah,
so
oh yeah.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to squander the. AJ's just been taking all else, you know.
He has, man.
And he's back, and he's angry, and he's wearing the Steve Blackman pants.
I know,
so
bro. Literally is, yeah.
It's time for him to not wear the Steve Blackman pants.
Yeah, Rock, you're played out, bro. End of the day, you're played out. You are one of my faves, but it's time for you to just stay at home, man.
I also don't. How do you even get to the Mania match? Or let's say that it was Rock and Roman.
Yeah,
Just
how do you even
because?
do that? Just
Because and it just seems silly for Cody could still lose the Rumble. I think he's gonna win.
Cody's gonna win.
That's like my lock for.
Predictions? We got the same one, bro.
Yeah,
so
it's Cody.
that's fine with me.
Cody wins the Rumble again. I think that's the path. But if that wasn't the path, I just don't even know.
I just think if Cody and Roman aren't fighting at WrestleMania, it's not going to be as big as people want it to be, man. I mean, granted, it's still WrestleMania, but it is not going to feel like a WrestleMania if Cody and Roman aren't facing each other, man. That is what has to happen. It's the 40th WrestleMania, bro.
And my other issue is like, who do you even put against like Cody versus who?
Exactly.
Just Cody versus nobody. I've seen Cody versus Randy, but it's like, come on, guys.
Fuck that.
I mean, Randy is great, but come on, let's be for real for a second.
Let's put the actual wrestler of the year against Roman Reigns, and let's fucking have Roman. It's time for Roman Reigns to lose, bro.
I think so.
At WrestleMania.
Yeah, have the two defenses. What if Cody and Roman at Elimination Chamber and he just loses?
Bro, I'd be so pissed, bro. Listen, Triple H, I trust you in this situation. I do. I have all faith that
Paul.
you're here for the people right now, man.
HHH.
HHH. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I was telling, this is random. It's so funny that he's got a fake real name.
Yeah.
He's not like, I just imagine Stephanie calling him Hunter.
Yeah, I know.
And that's not his name.
But she does.
Well, she does in like.
It feels so real.
It's just weird for people to call him Hunter.
I know.
It's like, yeah, I was talking to Hunter. It's like, well, that's not his name.
I know. Why
Like,
just
he's
say
not
Paul, bro?
He's not Triple H,
Yeah.
but also like call him Hunter.
I was talking to Triple H.
It's so weird to call him like saying like Triple H is weird or already, of course. But then being like Hunter, it's like that's not his real name.
No.
Either. That's a fake.
So you're just
name.
using a fake real name.
Yeah.
Or a real. Bruh. Yeah.
That's his real. That is his
real gimmick name.
That is his shoot work name.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That's kind of weird. But that's enough of Rock talk. A lot of other things happen on Raw. Pretty eventful episode. Raw Day 1.
I liked it.
I do like the special episodes as opposed to having to do like a whole pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. And I think it's cool that SmackDown is New Year's Revolution.
I know. I'm pretty excited about that, bro.
Did they only have one New Year's Revolution?
Yeah,
I think
so,
they
yeah.
did. Yeah.
It's on 2K.
Yes, it.
Yeah.
Well, that's whenever Edge cashed in on
Yep. Exactly.
Cena.
Yep.
So the opener of Raw.
Pissed me off.
Really? I think it was a really great match.
I don't fucking want Becky Lynch to lose to that big old bitch. Whoa, sorry.
This is
Damn.
Nia Jax's best match ever, I want to say.
Hands down.
Yeah. And all thanks to Becky Lynch.
Seriously, she
The
carried
fucking-
her.
Okay. I know it's a nickname, but Becky is the fucking man.
She's the man, bro.
Like, she's fucking crazy.
She's my favorite women's wrestler. Like, I mean, honestly, like, if I look back in my lifetime and all of my women's wrestlers, now there's a difference in divas and wrestlers, okay? Y'all hear me out. My favorite women's wrestler, honestly, is fucking Becky Lynch.
Becky's great. I mean, you see, that was my first women's, that was actually my first WWE Funko Pop, Becky Lynch. Yeah. She's behind you. You can't see her, but she's right there.
I see her.
Next to Asuka. She was my first, she was my first WWE Funko Pop that I got.
Oh, yeah, really?
I was pretty big. I've been pretty big on Becky for a while. After I remember, shout out to Soul Monster. Soul Monster Sounds Off. I used to listen to this podcast, and I still do every now and then. Just don't have time. He was he would do like a weekly recap of the shows, right? And whenever Becky was grabbing wins, I think in like 2017 or 16, he was like, Becky Lynch, she's grabbing a lot of wins. It looks like they're building something. After that, she had the match with Charlotte. She turned on her.
Yep.
Became a heel. A few, months later is whenever Nia Jax broke her nose.
Yep.
And that was like the start of it. Up until she, made it all the way to the main event of WrestleMania.
Yep.
But I mean, she at some point she was like as popular as like anybody.
Yeah.
She was the most popular person
In
the
WWE.
roster.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, call it dark time. Call it whatever you want. But Becky, she carried Nia Jax to a fantastic match.
Nia Jax cannot wrestle.
Nia Jax is rough, man.
She's literally just big. That's it, bro. Even Emily was like, she's humongous.
Beautiful girl, but
BB whatever race you
BBW.
are, BBS, big beautiful Samoan.
but she I have a bold prediction about Nia Jax. Okay, she beat Becky clean as a whistle.
Piss me off.
The ending was a little weird. I don't know what Becky was going for. I guess just like a leg drop on the apron.
They were trying to figure something out. They were just working. Yeah.
So Nia Jax fucking Big Show punches her.
Right in the nose.
And I'm not saying that because she's a big girl. I'm saying that because Big Show used to do the KO punch. She just pinned her. And that was it. I think that Rhea Ripley is without a path for Mania. I think Nia Jax is going to win the Rumble.
No, you gotta go Becky and Rhea, bro.
No, I think Nia Jax is going to win the Rumble.
If that happens, I'm going to be so mad. Because no, bro. No. Fuck no.
They're building her
Fuck
up, man.
no.
To be a dominant
She's not,
force.
bro. People don't like her.
I know, but she's kind of been running Raw.
I don't give a damn.
Other than Rhea's just been preoccupied on Judgment Day business.
It's got to be... Sasha Banks is going to come back.
Maybe.
She's going to come back at the Rumble. That's whenever fucking Jade Cargill's going to finally make her debuts at the Rumble.
Yeah.
Bianca, Charlotte, bro. The women's Rumble is going to be better than the men's.
Well, I think Charlotte's hurt.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's my girl, man. Damn.
If it's not Nia, I think it's going to be Bayley, maybe. I'll be down to see Bayley and
it's
Io.
going to be... So, Bayley versus Bayley versus Io.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to happen at Mania.
Think so.
And then we're going to
That's what I
have
just
Becky
said.
versus Rhea.
Yeah.
Tell me that wouldn't be fire.
I'll be down. I'd be down for it. Listen, people are ruthless with the women wrestling. And they think
they really are.
this is not like a box office. But I do think that Rhea and Becky is a big match. For sure.
Huge, bro.
Becky can still go. She's about as good as anybody in the ring. Becky, it's funny. Becky, to me, it's a little bit like CM Punk in a way. They are both very unathletic. And they kind of move awkward in the ring.
Yeah.
But they're so fucking good.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they are... Punk is on our level, of course. Becky's pretty good. I think that she's just gotten better with time. But yeah, they're just like I said. They can do like a few moves. They're not super athletic. A little bit awkward. They kind of hit their stuff the way they hit it, but they're just really good.
Yeah, bro.
I'm about to watch a few, like a Becky match. after
Becky
this.
versus Trish, bro.
Oh, was that the fucking with
Yeah,
the
with
steel cage?
I was fire, bro. Bro, you know what? So listen, let Bailey win the Royal Rumble. Let her go after.
It's like the last thing she has to do.
Exactly. Let her go after Io. They'll face off at WrestleMania. Give me Cody and Roman. Give me Jimmy versus Jay.
Okay. I
I
don't know how you get there, but sure.
You got to.
I mean, somehow.
Because that's the way it's got to go. Listen, bro, I got this idea in my head. I've been brainstorming. So you got this idea. You got Jimmy versus Jay. You can have it open. Have an open Mania.
Okay.
Cool with me. At least of night 2.
Okay.
Because that's when Roman and Cody have to go against each other. So they'll face off. Jay will win. They have this really intense stare down. All right. They hug.
Yeah.
And then they'll walk out together, but they'll be like supporting each other. Like they'll like have each other's respect one back again.
Yeah.
Well, they got the odd brother over there. They got Solo.
Yeah.
Who was the reason that Cody lost the year before.
Mm-hmm.
When Solo goes to interfere in the Cody match, that's when the Usos
Yeah.
come out and attack
So
Solo, helping Cody win.
interesting. That's definitely something. That Cody match, that Roman Cody match, is gonna be like the most overbooked, like crazy match ever.
Oh, there's gonna be so many interferences.
I'm talking like hour-long match.
Oh, it's gonna be long. Yeah.
I
How they
think
gonna do it, bro? Like what kind of match?
Should they have a stipulation?
Should they just make it a normal match, like a straight up match?
At least no DQ.
Yeah.
I think that it should be no DQ so that you can do the shenanigans.
Facts. Make it exciting.
You obviously don't have like a Vince there that could just like twist the rules however
Come in
he
and
wants.
just audible whenever. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe you get everyone involved. I'm talking like Rikishi.
Have everybody come out and be like, just stand at the top of the stairs, like
Just waiting for it to
just
be done.
disappointed in Roman.
The ghost of Dusty Rhodes.
Facts,
comes out.
bro.
Yeah.
They put a hologram of Dusty
Yeah,
up
hologram
there.
Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
Goldust. Goldust has been going crazy on Twitter. He had a match with. So Keith Lee could not do World's End versus Swerve. So then they had Dustin do the match against Swerve.
Let's go.
I would say this. Okay, Dustin Rhodes, he's really fucking good.
He's so good, bro.
For an old man, he's so fucking
He doesn't
good.
get enough credit, bro.
He's about as good as anybody in the fucking roster. He had a really good match with Swerve. It was a little stupid that Swerve took so long to beat him because he's supposed to be this bastard, you know?
Yeah, bro.
He stepped on his ankle on like a fucking cinder block, and he still like wrestled for like 20 more minutes, which whatever. But someone on Twitter commented about it. They were like, why the fuck is this match with Dustin at like 30 seconds? Dustin replied and said, fuck you.
Damn.
That's what he said.
Let's go.
It's just so funny.
Let's get back on topic, bro. Speaking of Rhea, she beat the hell out of Ivy Nile.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be a more of a squash match, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Ivy's she's a big girl.
no,
I mean,
she's like if
fit.
Mike Tyson and like fucking like JD McDonough had a baby.
She's a big girl. I'll give her that. I mean, like she's you know, I mean, she looks like she works out.
She's pretty jacked, bro.
I haven't seen much of her on NXT. She hangs out with the Creeds, of course.
Yeah.
But at least Rhea got something to do. It's so weird. It's so weird that she's such like a central point of Raw.
But there's no like story built with her at all.
Right. She's just like there.
No,
And
it's
so
strange.
weird. Yeah.
So strange.
It's just time to give Rhea something to do, man. It's complete bullshit. As much as people complain, they're like, oh, why is Seth Rollins having a title defense? Why is he beating Drew McIntyre? He's fucking doing something. It's like, you can't win with these fucking people. If Roman's not there, oh, well, doesn't Roman defend the title? If the other world champion defends the title, oh, why is he defending the title so much?
Roman only wrestled 11 times last year.
That's kind of wild.
Who the fuck is your real champion? Okay?
It's Seth Rollins,
It's
man.
Seth fucking Rollins.
You know, respect fucking Seth Rollins.
Seriously, though, man.
Sick of you motherfuckers hating on my boy, Seth.
He's literally the workman's champion.
He is he is the head of the table.
He is the head of the table. He's the most important member of the Shield.
If anyone should be facing The Rock, is
Seth Rollins, yeah, bro. Seriously.
Rock and Seth Rollins.
Triple threat: The Rock, CM Punk, Seth Rollins for the title. Let's run it.
That's such a fuck you to CM Punk.
Oh, bro,
that'd be so funny, because The Rock took CM Punk's spot at Mania last time.
Yeah,
and
I saw this like edit of like Cody Rhodes doing the pipe bomb.
Yeah.
He's like being pissed off, bro. Yeah, man. Nah, bro. Listen, Roman only wrestled 11 times last year. That shit pisses me off, man. We don't want no part-time champion anymore, dog. We need a fucking 2 badass champions in there working their fucking asses off.
I still think that I think I'm fine with it.
I don't want the nice car in the garage to just come out every so often, bro.
I do, but I don't know. Like Roman just has like he's just so special.
He has an aura.
Every time he comes out, man.
But as soon as he loses to Cody at WrestleMania, he's gonna be out for fucking months.
He might be just retired, man. That's what
we called this shit.
That's
You
what I've
said.
been saying. He's just retired.
Seriously, man.
He's gonna be on SmackDown.
I know.
Yeah. You know who's gonna be on SmackDown? Logan Paul. They're loading up this show.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a former world champion will show up.
Ooh.
JBL.
Hell yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Hologram Eddie Guerrero.
R.I.P.
Who else is dead? That's the WWE champion.
Chris Benoit.
He was a world heavyweight champion.
Damn. All right.
Yeah.
Who else is dead that was
It'd be
a
in
WWE?
poor taste if they brought a hologram Chris
Oh
Benoit.
man, bro.
Speaking of Chris Benoit, real quick. One of this TikTok content creator named Suplex, Sooplex. He does TikToks and stuff like that. He does some good stuff that I enjoy sometimes. I've been getting tired of him because he's just kind of like full of himself, you know. No disrespect to you. You know, I respect the hustle. He suggested that since with the success of Iron Claw, they should do a movie, a biopic on Chris Benoit. And most of the suggestions were, what is this movie going to be? A guy wrestles and then kills his family.
Literally, like, how do you even make a movie about that?
And like his life is just not that interesting, I don't think.
He was a great wrestler. Even Kurt Angle said, pound for pound, Chris Benoit is right up there with Bret Hart, an in-ring performer. Kurt Angle even said that, Kurt Angle's one of the best of all time, man. So, you gotta respect his opinion on this shit a little bit.
But again,
but what he did, it will never be forgotten, and it's always gonna make him is infamous for it, you know.
Yeah, I just don't think there's anything to that, to a movie about that. What the Vice documentary, the Dark Side of the Ring, already exists, and yeah, there's just nothing to say. One day over time, something happened.
His brain got a little cloudy throughout. I guess you could run it like that. Like, he'll have matches, and then he'll just get like these tics and weird thoughts in his head.
I guess.
And then you could just like, he can have another match, and then he'll just be like, he just keeps. But then again, it's just repetitive. It's just the same shit.
I know, it's just not that interesting. That's the problem.
It's just be like a biopic, basically.
Like the day of whatever happened, I guess that's like kind of interesting, but it's just not even that. But anyway, my guy, said it. He said it on Twitter. He did a TikTok of it. Then somebody put a screenshot of the TikTok, and then everyone was just like kind of bullying him. And then he replied to that, and then made another TikTok, doubled down on it. So then he was the main character of wrestling Twitter for a day.
Yeah.
Which you never want to be the main character.
Nah.
Because it's never for a good reason.
Nah.
And I think it's a shitty idea, truly, to do a Chris Benoit movie. I think the documentary is enough, and I think the family has just gone through enough.
Leave him alone.
It's just like the Von Erichs are compelling characters,
Yeah.
beloved in the Texas territory. They were super, they were rock stars, I should say, and kind of like a wholesome, group of brothers with a shitty dad, and that was kind of like their whole thing. And I think that's obviously an interesting story.
Yep.
If you want to make a movie on the Harts, on Bret Hart and Owen.
I didn't know Bret Hart had a stroke.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I think he was on his bike, on a bicycle.
Really?
I believe so.
I was watching some Kurt Angle
It was
shit
after
today.
the fucking mule kick from...
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
From Goldberg. That's actually what... So
I think that's what triggered it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking Goldberg, man.
Hey,
I'm just now putting two and two together,
it's
man.
not... Okay, listen. I'm a Sean guy. I love HBK.
Oh yeah.
However, Bret Hart is justified for hating Goldberg.
Facts.
For sure.
100%.
And Bret Hart has the best punches ever. He's the best puncher in the business. Ever.
I'm starting to gain a little bit more respect for Bret, honestly. I know he's really full of himself and he's always just worried about
He's
himself.
just bitter.
He's very pissed off.
Yeah.
And he has multiple reasons to be, man. But anyways, let's fucking we're squirreling, bro.
No, we're back to the roots of this fucking show.
I got one more thing to say, actually. Let's squirrel one more time.
Something about Bret Hart.
No, it's not actually. let's actually we'll wait. I'll wait.
Ben, okay. All right.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
So, other than getting back to Rhea and Nia and Becky, is that the women were like big characters on Raw, at least. It was Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark versus Tegan Nox and Natalya tag team match. Kind of whatever match, but at least they're doing something. And then which I love these types of things. They did like a NXT style segment at a club where Katana Chance and Kayden Carter were kind of celebrating their big title win. And then Chelsea Green and Piper Niven were in there. You know, Chelsea looking great. Piper looking great as well. And they were like, we want a rematch. Katana and Kayden were like, you know what? We'll talk to Pierce. We'll get you a rematch. But the night is about us, and then fucking splash water on them. And then Chelsea and Piper got kicked out, which I was like, shouldn't that be the other way around? Like, if you throw a drink on somebody at the club, it'll definitely be the people throwing the drink that getting kicked out.
Yeah, exactly, man.
So,
I guess it was like, this is their party. They can do that if they want to. So
right. So kind of bullshit. But the women getting some love, man. That's
they need to do some better job of booking these women, man. The women, there's a lot of powerhouse women right now that deserve title shots right now, man.
Yeah, SmackDown is pretty much only Damage Control, against Bianca.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's time for a little like soft reset of the divisions, and give him more to do. No, don't add another title. Adding a title has never been the solution. Look at AEW. They fucking add a new title every other week. And where does that get him? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
You need to go from nowhere to now here.
Yeah, to somewhere, I guess. Did Miss TV with the Judgment Day ended up being R-Truth. Came out. He was confused, as always. Then JD and Dom came out.
Yep.
They wanted to set up a tag team match, and Truth was like, "So how's it gonna work out?" Like,
yeah,
like, am I in the, doing it for the Judgment Day?
He kept like.
They ended up having the match. Awesome Truth reunion.
Awesome Truth, bro. Let's go.
R-Truth, The Miz versus Judgment Day. It was funny that R-Truth was in the wrong corner, so he was trying to tag in. He tagged into Miz, and then the referee was like, no, like, you can't tag in from there. He has to go to the other corner. I know it's a little thing, but I love that shit. I love that I like rules. I think rules add to, like, the whole legitimacy of it.
Straight up, absolutely.
I like the fact that the referee didn't just let him come in because he tagged in. Yeah. Like, he had to be on his own corner, with the tag rope in order to, be able to tag in.
It is funny though.
I did. Yeah, Truth. I'm never like a huge fan of like a comedy match, and actually that's not true, because remember at the Revolver show we were at, they had
the books.
The Man Scout.
Yeah.
Jake Manning. He was reading a book the whole time.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and we were all chanting, "Read that book."
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, when done well. When executed properly, and when it's not like corny, I think comedy and wrestling can be
absolutely. R-Truth is like fucking backbone to that, though, bro.
Absolutely,
like,
and
dude is fucking hysterical.
And props to Miz for playing along. Also,
I like at the end of the match, he like had whoever Miz was about to get him, and then R-Truth was about to get Miz.
Yeah,
and he's like, "I'm sorry, Miz, I love you," and then he fucking hit him. Yeah.
I think it was JD that was holding.
Yeah.
JD keeps catching L's, and
cause fuck a JD.
Nobody likes JD.
Nobody likes JD at all, bro. But no, that was pretty awesome, man. Miz is great.
So
R-Truth is great. They're awesome together.
Awesome Truth. Ah.
It is.
Not too. I always like to look forward into the future, but what is the end game with this R-Truth thing?
Not sure.
Nothing.
No idea. No idea, honestly.
He's just kind of there.
It's just fun. It's just getting people by for now, I guess.
I guess just to kill
Unless you
time.
give him and Miz the titles.
Dude, it's gonna be crazy whenever. Well, I guess because Finn and Priest still the tag team champions.
They are.
What the fuck?
You haven't seen it in a while, but they are.
Yeah, who would even go against? There's no way. Truth. I mean, I just don't see it.
I guess you could book R-Truth and Miz versus Finn and Damien at Elimination Chamber.
What if they do the Gunther and Truth
Or
match?
Royal Rumble, I mean.
Yeah. Miss,
Gunther
you
and
said
Truth.
Gunther and Truth at like Elimination Chamber.
I meant to say Royal Rumble, yeah.
I know what you meant to say, but I'm saying like after that, you do the IC title match.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be funny to see Gunther trying to interact with R-Truth. Especially since he already called Miz like a clown.
Yeah, I imagine what he would fucking say to R-Truth.
He
He'd
would
probably
just
say some
shit.
racist ass
He'd
shit.
probably say some racist shit.
Yeah, bro. Say some racist ass shit. You're just a black guy from the hood.
Oh my god.
Some bullshit like that.
Yeah, he'd go JBL.
He would, he would.
I don't think Gunther is racist. It wouldn't be funny, but the idea of him
Yeah.
just resorting to being racist because of it, that's a funny idea.
So here is where, like, I'm just like, why even book this match? I understand just to get him wrestling, but like, why book Drew in this match if you know he's gonna lose already?
So what he's referring to is our next point is Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. I understand what you're saying with that.
You know,
It seems like Drew is just like losing momentum.
he's lost his last 11 title matches, like his last 11 opportunities.
Yeah.
He's lost the last 11.
I don't think it takes much for him to be built back up still, though. He's just got to grab a few wins here and there. He's got to have like a short little like 2-3 week feud with somebody.
Yeah.
He's got to have a strong showing at the Rumble. I mean, maybe he's like the last one to be eliminated. Actually, if he's the last one, that might, still not look great for him. But there's still hope for Drew. I'm not saying that it's over. I think there's still a chance that I don't know what his like contract status is or anything. He could still go to AEW. I think him and Sheamus should go somewhere else. Honestly, there's just no. It doesn't seem like there's anything for them to do. So they can either just kind of like hang out and just do whatever until it's time for Cody to get a few like title defenses under his belt.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So they could hang out. They could wait for their opportunity. Or they could go somewhere else. And again, I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that they're definitely gonna end up in AEW, but bold prediction. I think that one of them is gonna leave the company.
Skeet.
I think it'd be crazy if Sheamus left. He's just such a he's boys with Triple H. It's just like a WWE lifer, and it would be weird.
It's like Edge going.
It's like Edge, yeah. It's kind of like Edge going.
Straight up, bro.
Edge had a match this weekend at World's End with Christian. Actually, a great match. Just a weird ending.
So I want to talk about AEW after we get finished with this.
Okay, so
Because I got lots of shit.
Drew McIntyre could still. My bold prediction for this year was that Priest is gonna cash in on the Raw after Mania on either CM Punk or Seth Rollins or maybe Cody Rhodes.
I'd be so fucking mad, bro. The world would be so pissed off, dog.
No, So Priest cashes in. Oh, first of all, Priest tried to cash in again. How many times has he tried in?
Like fucking 8.
Let's recount. So, SummerSlam. He tried before SummerSlam, right? No, because SummerSlam would have been his first opportunity. Because that was after
Yeah, it
Money
popped
in
up
the
on
Bank.
the big screen.
Well, but I'm saying that was after Money in the Bank. So that would have been...
Fastlane. All right.
So, well, he tried it at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I think he tried a Payback. Maybe.
I think he's tried a little bit all the time.
I think he did try to cash in a Payback for sure. He tried in one of these Raws before Survivor Series. He tried it at Survivor Series, so that's 4. He tried at Fastlane. Did he try to cash in at Fastlane?
See, that's where I get lost because like I'm not sure
I don't think he did.
because remember the screen popped up and he was like, I'm gonna go out there, and then
No,
Rhea was
so
like,
he
no.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, he didn't at
Because Rhea
Fastlane.
was like, no, because
You're
they
right.
lost the title match
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Cody and them.
You're absolutely right. So SummerSlam for sure, because I remember him coming out very clearly. Payback for sure. That was before SummerSlam. After Money in the Bank, yes, and he definitely at least was there for that. At SummerSlam is the one where he was like just kind of sitting there like, bro. After Finn got hit with the briefcase, I think he got a curb stomp on the briefcase. That's what it was. So it was Payback, SummerSlam to try to be 4 Survivor Series on one of those like random Seth Rollins title matches. I think maybe the Sami Zayn match, Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn.
I think he tried against Drew McIntyre originally.
Did they have another title match?
Yeah,
Rollins and Drew.
McIntyre, yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
Either way, he's tried to cash in a lot.
He tried to cash in at least 5 or 6 times, and I think that kind of like diminishes the value of the.
That's what I'm saying.
And now I'm seeing like people on Twitter, not real people, people on Twitter being like, "Oh, maybe WWE doesn't need the Money in the Bank anymore." I don't think that they need or don't need it. I think it's a cool gimmick to have, and I think it can be like utilized as like a break class in case.
I think the way Io
emergency.
did it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Won it, and then cashed it in.
Yeah.
I don't like what they're doing with like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cash this in.
Yeah, just stop trying to cash in.
Like,
Just like if you're
first
gonna
off-
do it, just do it.
Exactly, just fucking do it. And first off, why the fuck? So after Drew McIntyre was knocked out already,
Yeah.
they were just standing there, just like
Yeah,
after
he
the
already
match
lost
was over,
the
and just was
match.
like try to do it right fucking now. Seth Rollins is right there, fucking vulnerable, bro.
He's like, it's 11 o'clock, man. I can't do
He's
it.
like, I can't do it, bro. I can't go up. I don't work overtime. They don't pay me after that. Like why didn't you try, bro? You had Dom and you there. You could have fucking stomped a mud hole in Seth Rollins' ass, fucking cashed in the title and won.
I did like the false finish that they did. I think that was really fucking cool.
With the feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
that was really cool.
Dom went to distract the ref. Priest tried to. Did he hit Rollins with the briefcase?
Yeah, it was
Okay,
there.
he
I was
did.
like, this
Okay.
is about to happen.
He hit him with the briefcase. Drew caught Dom with the Claymore.
Yep.
Then he caught
Priest at the Claymore outside of the ring.
right, and then he hit the Claymore on Rollins. So when he was close to the ropes, he kind of folded him, and then his leg landed on the rope. So then the ref noticed. Good reffing.
It was a
by the
good
way.
false finish,
Yeah.
honestly. It had me going.
Fantastic false finish. And then after that, shenanigans, curb stomp, and then Seth Rollins wins once again.
Yep. Picked it up clean.
And Priest was just like, oh shit.
Just standing out there
Go
just like,
cash in now, dude. You still, like, the briefcase still works.
it's still right there, but
Yeah.
you can just cash it in whenever, man.
At some point, Pierce or whoever, I guess Pierce is the Raw GM, he should be like, all right, dude, like, after so many times trying to catch in, I think it's
Strike
time.
1, strike 2, strike 87, you're out. Like, we got. See, I like.
They gotta make us forget that he's got the briefcase.
Exactly, man. And I see where people are coming from with like just take away Money in the Bank as a whole anyways. Like I get it. Like I really do, but like
I'm just thinking of the people that they built off of it before.
a lot of the past few times it just hasn't fucking worked out, bro.
It just
It just is like it's dead in the water. It feels like it's just like there's no value to it anymore, man.
Yeah, I mean the really good ones, Edge, which was the first one. Punk, his first one wasn't as good as his second cash in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
I love Miz cashing in. I think that was good.
EO cashing in was nice.
EO cashing was really good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember like really good ones. That
RVD challenging for the match.
yeah, that was really good
that
too.
was different. Nobody's done it like that before. so-
Seth Rollins, his
Seth-
cash in was
facts.
fantastic.
Yep,
That's
yeah.
probably the best cash in ever in my opinion.
Edge had good ones.
Yeah.
Um,
Edge did cash in on Taker on SmackDown.
yeah,
And then the Cena one is just perfect.
yeah, no, straight up, yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's just at some point, it's just obvious of that he's gonna try to cash in, and then somebody's gonna hit him. Like it's just Austin Theory all over again.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Like,
think.
what's the point of making
yeah.
these motherfuckers win? Like Otis won. Like, what's the point of making them win if they're not gonna do anything with it?
Miz
Like,
cashed in again on a fucking Big E or Bobby Lashley. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Drew. He cashed in on Drew.
yep,
Damn, jabroni Drew always.
I know, man.
He always gets the short on the stick.
He always does.
All right, man.
Because he always interferes in the match.
So, and I've been saying this, but yeah, make us forget that he's got the briefcase, so that when it happens, we're like legitimately, oh fuck, it's about
Yep.
to happen.
Exactly.
And the Judgment Day music just hits so often that like when it hits during a match, you're just like, just so numb to
They've
it.
even interfered in our podcast.
Yeah,
bro,
they interfere
so,
in my match.
shit.
They interfere in their own match.
Yeah, they do. They
At
really
the Survivors,
do, man.
at the War Games,
Yep.
they literally interfere
They
in their
literally
own match.
interfered in their own match. See exactly what I'm saying. Who comes up with this shit?
Paul, Hunter. All right, man. So let's. Okay, so I actually did watch AW World's End.
I didn't watch it. Did you have to order it, or was it like just on?
No, it's a pay-per-view.
Fuck. So
Yeah.
you bought it?
Do you think I'm gonna pay for that?
Did you like stream it illegally?
I may have. Police. If there was an option to watch it illegally, I would have picked that option. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
So I did watch it.
All right.
Allegedly paid for it, and like I said, Swerve and Dustin Rhodes, great match. Better than I would have ever expected. The pay-per-view was kind of mid overall. I think in general, there was just a lot of like whatever.
I'm really, really sad that MJF is no longer the AEW World Champion.
Okay, so this is so fucked up. Okay, not even that he's not world champion. I think Joe winning is fucking great.
Fucking amazing.
Joe is, he's a fucking dog.
That's literally the word I was going to
Yeah.
tell him. Dude's a fucking dog, bro.
Yeah, so Joe
I was
is
watching some Mojo highlights the other day, and he was spitting some kind of shit and whenever he was in the WWE, and Shane actually was like, look, you can't say that. Like,
you need to relax.
yeah.
Yeah, his program with Brock was great. His WWE stuff is pretty good. It's got a lot of like good hits on it.
Oh, yeah.
His TNA stuff is just like on our level. Like little Slim Joe that was fucking having matches with Kurt Angle.
Yeah, bro.
Like that shit is like, he is incredible. Nobody moves like him, honestly.
Big boy.
Yeah.
Doing what he doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, you're a bad motherfucker, man.
He's a pioneer of that style, I would say. He beat MJF clean, which again, fine. MJF is fucking being put together by, paper clips in a dream.
Dudes
So-
are born with glass bones and paper skin at this point, bro.
So he's all fucked up. So Joe beating him, like, of course he beat him. Like, if he didn't beat him, then Joe's a fucking jabroni. Because, yeah, again, he's just, barely being held together.
And we knew that Tony Stark was not smart enough.
Tony Khan.
Tony Khan.
Tony
I
Stark?
used to always say fucking Tony Stark, bro. Was not smart enough to make the fucking devil
Yeah.
anybody who we truly didn't expect it. Like, really, like every fucking time that the devil pops up on the screen, where the fuck is Adam Cole?
Yeah, where is
In the
that?
back on a fucking camera. It's clearly like in his own little office, just like watching, like, oh man, what's happening here?
So I don't even
Like-
hate the reveal.
It was stupid as fuck. Everybody fucking knew it was gonna be him.
I don't think obvious.
Why the fuck was Wardlow in the gang?
Yeah, why is he with
Where the hell did that even come from?
That is kind of random. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, Warlow. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, Roddy and the Kingdom being there, that's fine because they all kind of like tag together.
But you?
But yeah, it's just so random that Warlow's there. It's like, yes, it's the people you thought and Warlow.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Literally.
It's like, he sneak in there?
Here's our little surprise.
I don't think Adam Cole being the devil. I knew that was a deal. I think that's a
Yeah.
bad thing. I just think the whole thing is nonsensical. Once again, Tony Khan had booked a fucking nonsensical angle, because what the fuck was the point of even doing this if you're just gonna let Joe walk away with the title?
Yep.
And it didn't even affect the ending of the match.
Nope.
It was like Joe beat him clean. Joe's like, hooray, I'm the fucking champion. See you guys later. And then they're
Yeah.
like, actually, I'm the devil. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
I know, man.
So you just wanted the RH World Tag Team titles?
Like,
Is that what you were looking for?
Seriously, like that's all you wanted was the Ring of Honor titles.
Yeah, like, it's like, who gives a shit?
Congratulations, you fucking suck.
The other problem is that, like we thought, again, Tony Khan's not smart enough to book an angle in which Cole Axe injured. He's just injured. So what the fuck is he gonna do? And MJF is hurt too. And supposedly he's like out of the company right now.
Yeah, he's not on the main roster. They didn't even show him on any of the commercials that I've seen.
And I ask, what the fuck are these devil people going to do? If MJF is hurt / out of the company in kayfabe, and if Adam Cole is hurt too, what is the end game? Just another heel group?
Yep.
So like, and we remember MJF came back. Whenever he came back, he had a group with him. What happened to our group? Nothing. It's non-existent.
Yep.
Fucking Big. What the fuck is his name? Big Cass. I forgot. Big Bill.
Big Bill, or I think Big Bill now. Yeah.
Yeah. What is he like? He's not. He's not tagging along with anybody.
Nope.
So, well, I mean, he's with Ricky. He's the tag team champion right now with Ricky Starks. So I guess I shouldn't say.
Fair.
But I'm saying that he's not doing the group thing with MJF he was doing originally, or any of the fucking. I don't remember the name of that group that they did. Anyway, it was very temporary. So this devil thing, I think, is just not gonna last either.
It doesn't make any sense. None of it adds up, man.
And now with everything that's going on, it's like there's just nothing. There's no story. And again, AEW hit a fucking brick wall once again.
They do every fucking time, bro.
And then
because Tony's gone. He's not good creative, man.
Hey, there's only one Khan in the business. His name is Nick Khan. And he fucking brought The Rock back.
He did. Piece of trash.
You
piece of trash.
It's just that every time that AEW does something right, they do like 3 things wrong.
Yep. Looks like 1 step over and 3 steps back.
Yeah. I wish them the best. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a rough road to WrestleMania.
Entry number 14. Maxwell Jacob Freeman in the Royal Rumble.
That'd be pretty fucking crazy.
Bro, I'd lose my
Actually, if MJ shows up in the Rumble, it's over.
I think we are gonna get a couple returns.
Wardlow's such a jabroni, by the way.
He is, bro. Fucking, he's a mark.
Yeah. Remember when he lost his title? Was that legit? I don't know.
Who the fuck knows? Remember when I fist bumped you, Wardlow, and I told you you were a legend? I lied, bitch.
He was full of shit. He was like, "Oh, can I see a team? Oh, you don't have it." Oh, what happened to it?
Yeah. Oh, somebody broke into your car. It was Swerve Strickland, wasn't it? Yeah.
I think it was actually Hobbs.
Was it Hobbs? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Swerve is still pretty great.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously a random ass match at the. And there's no way Swerve is gonna beat Joe. Well, maybe.
I would love to see me some. That'd be a fucking banger, though.
Yeah, Joe and.
Joe
I just
Swerve.
don't know what story you tell there. I just don't know. Like, Joe is just the champion now, and that's fine.
They changed the title.
Yeah, they did. It's ugly now.
It's ugly. Yeah.
I think it's worse. I don't think it's ugly. I just think it's worse.
Yeah.
I did like the design. I think that's something that they got going on. They got a great title.
No, it's fire. Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it looks worse. I think it's weird that they grabbed the side plate thing from WWE because that's such a
WWE move.
I understand the branding aspect of it, of like having the big AEW logo that like you can really see when they're holding the title.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that. I just think it looks worse. It just looks like they put a sticker on it.
Yep.
And before it looked like the AEW was like part of the title.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just a big removal from
We'll see.
the good title. So
We'll see where AEW goes with this. I definitely think they're at a standstill right now.
I just don't know, man. It's just gonna be so rough. This is the hottest period for the WWE. This is the hottest part of the year, from January to April. That's
we have 3 months.
I know. This is the road to WrestleMania is here. There is nothing you can do during that time. You have to fucking kill somebody on TV in order for people to care.
Know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying that WWE is super, and they're on a hot streak right now. And on top of that, they're entering their hottest period of the year.
Road to WrestleMania.
It's just gonna be so rough.
AEW is about to fall, bro.
I just don't know what they do. They need to do something. They need to do something good. I need to stop fucking around, and they need to be better at rolling with the punches.
Yep.
And I don't know if Tony Khan plans long term or not, but sometimes I don't think he does.
Nope.
I would have pivoted from this devil story from it being Adam Cole, because if him being it's obvious that it was gonna be him.
Facts.
And again, that's fine. I'm really okay with him being that guy.
Yeah.
I'm okay with him betraying MJF. I think that's like the logical next step.
Yep.
However, the problem is that again, he has like his foot is just like fucked up.
Yep.
He cannot wrestle. MJF is also injured, so it's just like you did this like whole story hoping that they would heal up or like what was it?
Yeah, like, and it just didn't get healed by the time that this was actually supposed to happen.
Yeah, it's nonsensical.
No.
It just
None of it makes any sense. He's just throwing shit together that people think that he thinks sounds good, bro.
And the problem is that the matches, the quality of the matches at the pay-per-views is still like high.
I know.
So it's just like
It doesn't make it like the matches are always great. Like in my top 5 matches of the year, there were 2 AEW matches, bro.
right. So
If
there's
that tells you anything, the matches are there. The stories fucking suck so bad.
yeah.
You got fucking toddlers writing for you, bro. Like,
And fucking Eddie Kingston is a Triple Crown champion, which
I fucked with that.
I guess that's fine.
I like Eddie Kingston.
I like Eddie Kingston too. It's just again, just adding a new title just doesn't do anything.
Nope.
It's just again nonsensical.
Yeah.
He holds 3 titles that have no meaning.
No meaning at all.
I mean, no disrespect to the RH World title, but it's just like it's just far removed from the days of
there's like no true value to it.
right. And the other one is the NJPW Strong title, which again is just a very young title, doesn't have much value. It's just like
Congrats, you hold meaningless titles.
you hold 2 meaningless titles and then 1 brand new title.
Yeah.
So the global championship. Yeah.
Real original.
Yeah. I kind of hate it.
Fuck.
No, I really hate it. And it's funny because New Japan just introduced the new title to replace the U.S. title that they had. It's called the Global Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, great. Fantastic.
It's actually not a bad title. It's not a bad looking title. Let me see if I can find it. I guess the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. You'll kind of fuck with this design.
Oh, I saw it. Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of nice, actually.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not nearly as good as like the IC title, but it's fine. I don't hate it. They're just far removed from this, man.
Yeah, that's
Look at this
gas.
beauty.
That's gas.
It's just the lion head is just like perfect.
Mm.
What happened, man? What happened to us? We used to be a proper country.
We did, bro.
And now we have this fucking Divas title.
Fuck.
Awful. Now this right here. This is a good picture. The Intercontinental title. I miss that title, man. It's a good looking title. At least they brought back the white strap for the new global heavyweight title, man.
Yeah. White Trap's always fire.
Yeah. Should the WWE title have a white strap? I do kind of like Io's title.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, bro.
Yeah, it's got the white strap.
I don't hate Rhea's either.
Yeah, I think Rios looks pretty good.
You know,
I always like the World Heavyweight
I
title.
like most of the titles in wrestling right now. Actually,
The IC title I hate.
I don't mind it.
Maybe it's because Gunther's holding it that I don't hate it as
Fair.
much. It's just like it just needs something.
I hate the United States title.
I like the United
Shit is
States title.
fucking garbage, bro.
I like that one. I like Roman's title too. Honestly.
Roman's titles, yeah, it's good.
I love Seth Rollins, the World Heavyweight title.
I know I trashed it a lot in the beginning, but it's
Yeah.
actually really nice.
Yeah, it just looks good and it's a good size.
I know,
it's
it's
kind
like
of huge.
perfect, yeah.
So it's gonna look good on CM Punk's waist.
Yeah, well, WrestleMania 40. Looks like you think him and he'll face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania
Probably.
night 1.
Yeah.
Win.
And the opener, of course.
Yeah. No,
And
he'll
then
win.
Middle of the match.
He'll win,
Yeah.
and then he'll get the main event of WrestleMania. He'll be happy about that.
Yeah.
That'll be his finished story, and then Cody Rhodes will beat the fuck out of Roman Reigns
He's gonna finish it.
on him,
Yeah.
on his back,
He's gonna finish on his story.
not on his spine.
There was a funny TikTok of Kofi being like, I think I'm gonna finish my
Right,
story.
yeah.
Anybody else doing that?
Against Brock Lesnar, yeah, bro.
He's like, anybody else doing that? That's funny. That's so funny. I'm sorry, but that's so funny. I just think the way that he says it, he's like, anybody else doing that? And then Cody's in the background. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. For the audio listeners, this is a video of Kofi Kingston talking shit. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, hold on. Alright. I'll play this for you guys. Can't believe I have to do a verification. What
That's fucked up.
what kind of shit is that? Yeah. Right here.
I'm gonna finish the story. Is anyone else doing that? Wait, hold on, wait. I can't have a story?
Where the fuck?
Stop, he said.
Yeah, where did he come from? Jesus, dude. I'm gonna look through my Twitter just real quick. I think I had something to show you. Maybe not. It's always good to go on Twitter though at the end of the episode and see what happens.
Didn't I send you something on TikTok that was like informational?
Maybe. I never look at what you send me.
I don't know.
I'm just like, fuck this guy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, this.
What? Oh, the Patrick singing. Yeah, the Triple H theme song.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious, bro.
I've seen that. You know I've seen that, man. Yeah. Yeah. Triple threat at Mania, huh? Probably not. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't have nothing to share. So, anyway, I think that's the show.
I got some predictions for Royal Rumble, bro.
Okay.
I think
we still have
Biggie's
time.
I think Biggie's gonna return.
You think so? You think it's time for Biggie to return?
It's time for a Biggie return.
I don't know. I feel like he's probably just retired, man. I mean, I hate to say it. Yeah. I hate to say it. It sucks. That his career just kind of ended like that.
I know, bro.
It is what it is. I think he's got a future as a commentator. I think he'd be a great commentator.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a, pretty good manager. I think it'd be weird because he's just a big boy. So
Manager at Golden Corral.
Ha! Nah. I mean, he might be good. He could have managed a fucking Target.
Nope. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah. So I think that's the show. If you enjoyed this, we are on every social media in the world. I'm talking about TikTok. I'm talking about Instagram. I'm talking about Twitter/X.
Bro, all over the world?
YouTube. Yeah, you can anywhere in the world except for North Korea, probably.
You hear that, y'all? Midwest Midcard is on all streaming platforms. Why aren't you watching?
I do think we have like a listener from India and then like one from like the UK. Actually,
Hell yeah.
maybe a couple.
Shout out.
Shout out to my international. This is about to be the global Midcard soon.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Shout out to nobody.
Shout out to Patrick the Heel, bro.
Yeah, again.
He
No.
gave us a shout out.
He did.
You know, had to beg for it, Patrick.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone that's ever said anything nice to me.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, fuck you.
I forgot to say at Midwest Midcard on every platform. If you want to listen to this on audio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and what's another platform? Google Podcast,
Google,
Amazon Music Podcast,
iTunes,
SoundCloud, probably SoundCloud,
yeah.
Bandcamp. My name is Carlos. I am at AirCarlos97 on all social medias. If you're on Twitter, add me and say something mean. Just be like, fuck you,
Please
piece of
do.
shit.
Please do that.
No racial slurs, please. I mean, you can. And Elon Musk's Twitter, you can say whatever the fuck you
You
want.
can say whatever you want, yeah.
What? How do people find you?
At your local animal shelter
Yeah.
with the dogs.
Because he's got that dog in
Got
him.
that dog in me.
He's gonna be inside that dog.
Nah, I'm saying, nah,
Get
for real.
arrested.
Nah, find me on all social media platforms. GrownAssBaby26. Let's see. We got 47. How many weeks until Rumble? 3?
Yeah.
So episode 50 is the Rumble.
I think it might be Rumble predictions, and I'll finally defend my title, which I've been.
It's about fucking time. Yeah. So we got 1, 2. Yeah.
Episode 50 will be Royal Rumble predictions.
Sweet, that's pretty cool.
Should we have a special guest? Maybe.
Who are we gonna have, bro? Logan won it last year.
I don't know. Maybe
No, that was at Mania. Fuck.
maybe I'll call my boy. Maybe I'll see. I'll make a few calls. Maybe I'll have Wardlow.
Let's get Lewis on here, bro.
Lewis. Shout out to Lewis. You know who you are.
You know who you are,
If
boy.
you're listening.
Bash at the beach. Hashtag.
Who else? I don't know. I'll figure somebody out.
We should get a guest.
Maybe. Yeah.
Episode 50, that'd be cool.
Let me try to figure out.
Logan probably might.
Logistics.
Logan might like come, bro.
Yeah. I mean, he might come and then he'll also ejaculate.
Oh, bro, Logan got me a wrestling shirt for Christmas.
Yeah. What did he get you?
The old school Word Life John Cena shirt.
Really?
Like with just the hands, and it's like blue. It's got the blue collar and the blue,
Oh shit! The white one.
the white one.
Holy shit!
Yeah, bro.
Bro, you got blessed for Christmas.
I did, man.
Yeah, like your two. You know, you got us nothing.
About to say the N word. Cut that, please. I don't say it normally.
Yeah. It's gonna get canceled. It's gonna get us canceled.
Let's get the fuck out of here, bro. See you next week on episode 48. Peace, live, laugh, love, and wrestling. Peace.